Well, good day, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew, daily events worldwide, and we are on January 17th, 2020. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Welcome to the Daily Dew. Starting out here, looking at our sun. One sunspot to talk about. Small equatorial coronal hole building. As well, some plasma ejections. And just some all-around disturbances in the heliosphere of our sun. Some beautiful images coming out of Solar Dynamics Observatory. Kudos to all the researchers and developers. And as well, thank God for all those satellites up there, providing us the only way to look at the sun. With clearer images anyway. Let's get to earthquakes here over the last 24 hours, as it's been pretty busy. A lot of earthquakes east side, Ring of Fire moving up into the Cascades. Alaska here with 2.8. Recently a 4.1 in Cantwell, Alaska. And west 4.9 here into Atka, and as well Russia with a 4.1. Moving over North America, yesterday a rare 3.9 in Utah. As well today, 2.8 Kansas. And as well a 5.3 in Mexico today. Colombia 4.8. And then still dealing with this Puerto Rico swarm. The earthquakes are starting to increase in numbers today with the threes. 5.9 here, Ascension Islands, southwest of the African plate. 4.3, Latakia in Greece. 5.3 in Arzak, China. A pretty rare earthquake as well. Afghanistan. And those were the deepest earthquakes the last 24 hours. And then throughout Indonesia. Very active volcanoes throughout this region, and the earthquakes continue. So thoughts and prayers going out to everybody living around the Tal volcano, which is still on red alert, waiting for another large eruption. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody who's been affected by extreme weather, as well volcanoes, landslides, tsunamis, and extreme weather events, disasters from around the world. God bless humanity. Always have a plan, guys. You never know when it can hit your town, country, city, continent, whatever it is. This is the last 7 days for earthquakes. You can see a lot of most recent action is around the Indian plate line, especially the deep earthquakes in China. So stay aware and prepared. Deep earthquakes, we always expect larger, shallower earthquakes to follow. And this region here, the last few days, has been the hotspot. Indian plate line and straight up into China. You can see here, 200-kilometer depth was the 4.2. Let's go to the Pacific Disaster Center, where here they post disasters from around the world. And right away, they're looking at the extreme cold in northern India. And northern India, that's right, has been receiving tons of snow and some really cold weather, which they are not used to and can't handle. So thoughts and prayers are going out to all of the affected families there. 75 people have already lost their lives to these extreme cold conditions. And then across northwestern United States and western United States, even Canada, avalanche warnings all over the place as that winter storm has affected you guys. So stay safe. All you fellow skiers out there, heads up. Because that's quite a storm as well. It brought 4 feet of snow in parts of California. They are literally digging themselves out of 4 feet of snow. Higher elevations, Sierra Nevada. Winter storm here affecting the Great Lakes, and as well Newfoundland as they received 75 centimeters of snow. Wanted to show you here as well, this new volcano just popped up in Japan. That alert came overnight. So another new volcano to add to the active and erupting volcanoes from around the world. And now here we have tropical cyclone Tino, who is a Category 2 storm, and will be heading south, and even further south than it should. Still as a Category 1, past the 35th parallel in the southern hemisphere. Strange and crazy atmosphere we're going through here. Now look at the windy forecast for the next 5 days. Quite an event coming across the Atlantic Ocean and straight into Russia as well. 2 large low pressure systems affecting you guys. The big story will be the one over Russia. And the windy story will be over the United Kingdom, parts of Norway and Sweden. We'll be dealing with some pretty strong winds and a lot of heavy snow. We're going to get into the heavy snow right now, overlooking North America the next 3 days, 5 days, and 10 days. West Coast receiving over 277 centimeters of snow. And you can see that snow stretches all the way down to California. Parts of Ontario looking like winter, 30 centimeters of snow. And then moving over to the Atlantic provinces, where they received 86 centimeters of snow with the winter storm that just swept across there. Here we're looking at heavy amounts of snow, Norway into Sweden. As that low pressure system affects you guys later in the week, we're going to get into that right now with the 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteor Mike. Again, thanks for joining, and if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps with suggested columns, and we really want to share with our friends and family from around the world. Overlooking Europe, the United Kingdom, and as well Russia. As this large low pressure system develops later in the week, you can see here colder temperatures ahead of it. So Europe definitely will be feeling some winter coming soon. And as well, some very strong winds. Tight isobars there mean really strong winds. Across North America, watch as the nor'easter affects the Great Lakes and into the Atlantic provinces. Again, they will be receiving some more snow. But the cold temperatures now are going to be the story in the United States, reaching as far south as Alabama with -2 degrees Celsius. But that's still not as close as to the -35 in Calgary. And Vancouver Island, west coast of British Columbia, starting to warm up as the Pacific moisture moves in. And then these cold temperatures across Russia, -35, -40. We've been dealing with that all week long. It's Russia's turn. Here's the forecast for Tropical Cyclone Tino. Just missing New Zealand. But man, what a strong storm. Very organized. And heading very far south, which is strange. And there is the relief for Australia. A lot of rain, northwest, northeast, southeast. Huge high pressure ridge, Indian Ocean. And look at that, you can see a lot of moisture, Madagascar and into Mozambique, parts of Africa later in the week. So watch for flooding conditions. Leave it here looking at the southern hemisphere versus the northern hemisphere. Again, thanks for watching today. Stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Thanks for watching. God bless humanity. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.